Macamagab, everybody. I'm here to do a track-by-track album battle for William Flamini. William asked me to do Slave to the Grind from Skid Row versus Subhuman Race. Now, Subhuman Race has one extra track, has one track more than Slave to the Grind. So he asked me to add Beggar's Day at the end to make them even. Okay? Now, before we get into this, I gotta say that I love both these albums. And there was a little while where I was thinking Subhuman Race is the best Skid Row album. I don't think that anymore. But I do think the greatest Skid Row song is on Subhuman Race. I'll let you know what song that is when we get there. So you know that one's going to win for sure. But no, man, Slave to the Grind, it's the best Skid Row album, if you ask me. Love it. And I love also Gangs All Here and World Rebellion EPs. I thought were awesome. All right, so here we go. Monkey Business versus My Enemy. Definitely going to go with Monkey Business. I dig My Enemy, though. It's a cool groove, heavy tune. But Monkey Business, man. That song blew my mind when I first saw it on MTV. I was like, holy shit, man. Because before that, I didn't think much of Skid Row. Here's the thing. When the first album was new and everything, I didn't like it. You know, I never really listened to it. You know, the videos, I didn't like. I liked A Piece of Me. That was okay. But it wasn't good enough for me to run out and buy the album. Then I saw them on that Moscow show, whatever, and they did Holiday in the Sun, which I thought they did an awesome cover of it. And I'm like, holy crap, and they're playing this in Russia, which is kind of ballsy, if you ask me. Then the next thing I see is Monkey Business, and I'm blown away. But I think it was when I saw the video for Slave to the Grind, which was the second video they released from the album. I believe it was that video that made me go, fuck that. Monkey Business and Slave to the Grind alone, I'll buy the damn CD. And I ran out and bought it and played it, and I was like, fuck, dude. And I went back and listened to the first album, and I was like, it's not heavy like Slave to the Grind, man. It has its moments, but it's now Slave to the Grind, in my opinion. All right, so the next song is Slave to the Grind, the one that made me run out and buy it, versus Fire Sign. Fire Sign's not one of my favorites on this album. I never really was a fan of that one. It was a weird second song on the album. It should have been like, I don't think it should have been on the album. But hey, I'm sure some of you like it, but whatever. Slave to the Grind by far for me. Next, The Threat versus Bonehead. Bonehead's not bad. Punky and stuff, fast. But I gotta go with The Threat. That opening bass line, man, that shit rules. Love The Threat. All right, that wins. Next, Quicksand Jesus versus Beat Yourself Blind. Man, I love them both. I love to give it to Beat Yourself Blind, but no. Quicksand Jesus, man. I was like, now there's a ballad I like. I'll take this over 18 in Life and I Remember You. I don't like those ballads. This ballad I dig. So Quicksand Jesus wins that one. Next, Psycho Love versus Eileen. I love Psycho Love. But you remember when I said my favorite song from Skid Row is on Subhuman Race? Well, it's this song right here, man. Eileen. It totally wins. Next, Get the Fuck Out versus Remains to be Seen. Get the Fuck Out is kind of, I don't know, it's alright. It's not bad, but it's kind of like, Remains to be Seen is like, I don't know if many people like this song. This is one of my favorite songs on the album. I love it. The cowbell, the groove, the lyrics, the 1970s. I love Remains to be Seen. One of my favorites on here, and it wins. All right, next, Living on the Chain Gang versus Subhuman Race. Subhuman Race is awesome, like Bonehead, quick, crazy, punky. Where Living on the Chain Gang, man, is amazing. One of my favorites on here. And it definitely wins. I'm giving that to Living on Chain Gang. Next, Creep Show versus Frozen. I'm giving it to Frozen. I dig Frozen. Not the biggest fan of Creep Show. I don't really care for it. I love Frozen though. So I'll give it a Frozen. Next, In a Darkened Room versus Into Another. I love them both, but man, Into Another I think is better. I know a lot of people would pick In a Darkened Room, but I think Into Another is much better. Alright, next, Riot Act versus Face Against My Soul. I love them both, man, but I gotta go with Riot Act. Another one of my favorites on here. Alright, next, Mud Kicker versus Medicine Jar. Two I really like a lot. I'm giving that one a Medicine Jar. I think that song rocks, man. Alright, then we got Wasted Time versus Breaking Down. Two ballads. And yeah, Wasted Time, it's alright. It's not bad. Breaking Down, I feel, is so much better. I'm giving it to Breaking Down. Alright, now I add that bonus track, The Beggar's Day versus Iron Will. Beggar's Day to me kind of sounds like Making a Mess Part 2 to me. Sounds like something off the first album. Iron Will is heavy, killer. Love the guitar work on it. It's just a badass tune, and I'm giving it to Iron Will. So William, this is the final score. And there you go, man. What is it? 6-7. So Subhuman won, but you know, it's all luck of the draw. What do you all think? Leave it in the comments below. Slave to the Grind versus Subhuman Race. I have seen people online say Subhuman Race is their favorite. So I'm sure some would, that watching this, love Subhuman Race. But I'm sure most would love Slave more. Leave it in the comments below. I really would like that. And please, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and ring that little notification bell. And like the video, because it's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and smack 'em a gob.